òṣèré Nollywood àti aláwàdà kẹ́ríkẹ́rí James Omiyinka tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bíi bàbá Ijesha ti dá àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ ní ìgboro lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára látàrí ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kàn wípé ó ṣe àṣemáṣe pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin kékeré kan ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rìnlá. Àmọ́ ní báyìí a ti ní àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ti kojú adẹ́rìn-pòṣónú lóbìnrin Princess wípé èyí tó ṣe yìí ó ti pọ̀ jù, wọ́n ní kó jẹ́ kí wọ́n dájọ́ fún bàbá Ijesha ní ti ìlànà òfin ni. Ní báyìí wọ́n ti gbé lọ sí Magistrate Court 1 tó wà ní Yaba nípínlẹ̀ Èkó. Àwọn kan sọ wípé ó yẹ kó fi ẹ̀wọ̀n gbére gbára, bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn míì sọ wípé kí ìjọba kó ṣiṣẹ́ wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́.
How are you? Good. Thank you for having me. Thank you to the media. We thank you for standing by the rule of law. Thank you for doing this for democracy. My opinion has always been that justice can never be served if there is no fair hearing. Fair hearing is crucial to justice. And of course, there is nowhere you abuse somebody's rights, you deny fair hearing, and you want to now met out justice. It will be injustice at the end of the day. And there are so many things that I want the media and the entire world to put into consideration. My standpoint has always been that, number one, everybody deserves to be heard, and the rule of law is not for just victims. The rule of law is for victim, is for the suspect, is for the judge, is for the police, is for the public. Those are the angles that rule of law is. And it's so appalling and it's so scary that the Nigerian society, particularly young generation that we have now, majority assume that whenever anybody is accused of any crime, you are already condemned. And the fact that irrespective of the evidences that you don't deserve to be heard. look at it now, this is a country that in 2021, an individual has been accused of a crime. It's over 2 months, we have not heard from him. He's been in detention. In a situation whereby you look at it, what will happen if eventually he is now innocent? Who will pay for the damages? Is it the kind of police that we have that we hardly say sorry? Even if a court says, go and say sorry, do this, will they do it? Are we grown up enough? And then you now consider the fact that, will you allow that to be done to your father, to your son, to your brother? I am not in support of what he's been accused of. And that is another bone of contention. A lot of people, particularly those you assume are intelligent, are educated, they actually do not understand that there is no way we can achieve peace without protection of human rights. Evil people, before they commit evil against the other person, if they don't put human rights into consideration, they will have their field day. And that is why you see that when we travel abroad, we enjoy peace, we go on our way. There are so many races that doesn't like us, that doesn't like me if I travel abroad. And they could easily accuse me of any crime. But they know basically that the law of their country will not favor them because they are citizens and I'm an outsider. Whatever they do against me, they get punished. And they will still allow me fair hearing. But in my own country, I will be treated like an animal. And so everybody is quiet. Even when he was accused, the police actually they are allowed to do the investigation. I was also patient with the police. Like, go ahead and do your investigation. I want to know. I went to meet this man. I said, did you commit this crime? He said, okay, fine. Since I cannot see what is being taken as evidence against you, I will allow to see. I am interested in protection of that young girl. Every minor must be protected. No child should be abused. And of course, we also understand that it is a domestic issue. It must be established genuinely, and the only place it can be established is the court of law. But in Nigerian society, the way we are all raised, we are not raised with human rights. We are not raised with duty of care. Our parents will shut us up at home when we want to express ourselves. How then do you want to get justice in the society? How then do you expect those children to grow up, work in bank, work in court, work in police, and will even protect human rights? We are the problem we all created by ourselves, not the leaders. The leaders we have are not being imported for us. They grew up, our parents raised them. So we need to understand that is my standpoint. Look at the several things, the entire justice system. The police, they pick this man up, he has been accused of sexual assault. What about the use of a child? What about the use of a child as a bait? You ask a child to submit a body to be raped again, to be abused, to be molested. Those adults, they are walking freely. If you are protecting, if you are using the Child Act protection law, what about the innocence of that child? The child relies on an adult for food, for shelter, and that is why you can abuse her rights and coerce her and say, submit your body, I want to prove. If you trust and believe the girl in the first place, why the setup? Now, at the end of the day, there are series of lacuna. The media are not talking about it. There is evidence of torture. Nobody is talking about that. It is part of human rights. If we went out of our way, I have never been harassed by the police. I have never been detained before, but I have seen several people complain about police brutality. I came out. I sacrificed. I slept in front of House of Assembly for 6 days. I did 2 days in Lekki. I was only unfortunate not to be there the day there was gunshot. Now the bottom line is, was I a victim? But I share in the pain of other people. That is human right. That is dignity. That is humanity. The media are not talking about that. How can you do that with a teenager? And so many things that I want to see. I want to see the process of a court. I want to see how another human being who actually wrote an application to get employment will now use the law wrongfully. I want to see this whole process. I'm a citizen. I'm an adult. I'm a member of the voting public. I am not saying if the man is guilty, he shouldn't be punished. Okay. That is my position.
He was granted
bail some weeks ago. So we are aware that he's yet to perfect his bail condition, which is why he's still in custody. So I don't know whether you are privy to the bail conditions and why he's unable to perfect.
Immediately I did my protest, which was even the suspect himself didn't want me to protest. He assumed I am doing it for him. I said I am not doing it for you. I'm doing it for every innocent person, every human being out there, including visitors that come to Nigeria. I want people to be able to come to Nigeria and enjoy. We travel to other countries. We enjoy. Our children, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, they are out there in countries. Even when they overstay their visas, they enjoy human rights. That is why they can be able to be sending money to us to survive. Why in our own country, you as an adult cannot stand up for what is right? It also says a lot about the legal and the litigation orientation of the Nigerian public. I understand he was granted bail. To me, whether he meets the bail or not, whether it is too high or not, what I know is that he has never been granted he doesn't even enjoy the bail. And whatever the case may be, this is Nigeria. My own is, you all can support that he should be held in detention for as long as you want. I will continue to say, kill me after, do whatever you want to do. Abuse of human rights will continue to abhor discord. That is why another set of people will stand up and say, we are herdsmen and we will kill, we will kidnap anybody, and nothing is being done. You can't get justice if you are supporting injustice of other people. You will continue. Online and offline.
Kindly click like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the notification button to notify you whenever you upload a new video. Thank you.